Testing. We have 5 teams not inspected yet. If you're on team 295T, 1698V, 2570R, 5776E, 5776T, you have 5 minutes left to be inspected.
Everyone, please have your drivers come up to the front. Our drivers meeting will be starting soon.
Hey, teams, we're going to start the drivers' meeting in 2 minutes. Please come to the front. Okay. Hey everyone, my name's Neil. I'm the president of Foothill Robotics, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the second annual Foothill Robotics tournament. Well, hopefully it stays more than the second, and we keep on doing this every year. So you guys are probably wondering why the tournament's free, and the main reason we decided to make it free was when we've been competing in VEX for the past 3 or 4 years, we've been noticing that the tournaments are getting more and more expensive, and that's just more difficult for teams, especially with school funding, to attend. So if you guys enjoy the tournament, we hope to continue doing this for the next few years. And a couple housekeeping things before we get started with our actual drivers meeting itself. We have bathrooms in the D building, which is the building directly to the right of this building where I'm pointing to. Please don't use any restrooms but the restrooms in that building, or the school custodians will get mad. And please, no food or drinks in the gym. If you want to eat, we have a bunch of lunch tables outside back there. And no power tools in the gym either. If you want to cut, we have outlets along the outside of the gym, and you can cut outside on the lunch tables over there. But no power tools inside. So now I'm going to hand it over to our head ref, Luke, to go over the drivers meeting really quick.
How are you guys doing today? All right. So, so we're gonna go over the game rules real quick because the rules have changed for the past month, and it's very important because violation of these rules are major for most of them. So that might get you a DQ in the match. So we're gonna get into it right away. the very important one, the pinning rule. It has been changed from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. It's a 3 count, not 3 seconds, for the referees to count. You also have a 5-second cooldown after you pin. So if you go in, if you engage another opponent robot, and we count 3, you have to back off for 5 seconds, or we'll resume from 4 to 5. We'll tell the refs over here will tell you if you are over the 4 or the 5. If you guys get to the 5 count, automatic DQ. Another important one, anchoring. There's a rule in the game manual. Anchoring is essentially, if you guys look over the long goal, is basically kind of like same thing as idling. If you guys are not pushing any balls and you're just holding on to the long goal right here or just staying over here like this, that's a violation. Do not do that. Another thing, parking zone protection. I don't know if you guys were here for last year, high stakes, but essentially park protection is for the red and the blue. After 20 seconds of the match, these parking zones are protected. That means no contact of any sort should be done to these parking zones if you're the opposing alliance. Depending on the egregiousness, also the intention of your actions during those 20 seconds when you contact the parking zone may be considered a major violation, aka a DQ. All right. Another one, match loading. You guys can only have one match load in this orange plastic thing right here. Meaning, if I have 2 balls in my hand, you guys cannot put both at the same time. However, this and this is fine, as long as you don't have 2 or more going in at the same time. One more thing. If it's already at the 6 limit, or let's say your robot is holding it with your match loader like this, you cannot put another one in. That's another violation. One more important thing. Any balls, red or blue, if it leaves the field or the field perimeter, that's a violation. A minor, however. But there's an exception to this rule. If you make 3 major minor violations in one match, that's an automatic DQ. If not, you have 3 chances, and the 4th one of your match will be a DQ. A very important one for the parents. This is specifically guidelining the G2 violation. During a match or any time that the refs are on the field and you guys try to talk to us, we will give you a warning saying you guys cannot talk to us in any way or form. Questions, concerns should all be directed to your partner, to your students or your child, and they should talk to us about it. If you guys try to talk to us twice after the warning, you will be directed to the event partner. You guys don't want that.
So I know you guys are all passionate about this stuff, and I'm a coach myself and a parent myself, and occasionally you do want to talk to referees or event partners or what have you. Try not to. This is a student-centric thing. Students are perfectly capable of arguing their cases. Believe me, they're doing this better than you guys. Let them.
All right. Now, any questions for these rules? Yes.
So it's Q&A 2837. It's this one.
Oh, it's the one that So the Q&A, for this one is regarding the SG10, which is what we call the anchoring rule. It says, some robots have mechanisms that fit within the open end of the goal, such as the first photo, which is if you have the ref's holding right now. If the mechanism sits within the volume of the open part of the goal, is it considered reaching into the goal, aka anchoring? It has been answered by the committee, and it says, uh, it, mm, says if the part of the robot inside any part of the goal, it is considered reaching into the goal. So that means that, so it says right here, if it is considered reaching into the goal, yeah, so basically they said it will violate both GG9 and SG10. So any mechanisms that cross the plane of this plastic field will be resulted in the SG10. Yeah, so if you have any match loader that reaches inside of the goal, that will be considered a violation. Yeah, if you guys are just going there quick, that's fine. Technically, this will actually just work now. Okay. All right. For the clarification for that rule, the rest and I have made a decision. If you guys are purely scoring on this open end, it's perfectly fine. But the moment you start holding it, that's a violation, aka anchoring. Does that make sense for everyone? That's it.
All right, that's it for our drivers' meeting. We have our judge advisor now to give a few short words on judging.
Hi everyone, my name is Sudhir and I am one of the judge advisors. There is one more judge advisor, Shrikant, who is doubling as a judge as well. We have 4 judges today, Shrikant, Tim, Sulabh and Aparna, and 2 volunteers who will be helping the judge advisor, Josh and Isha. The important thing is that we have like a very short window to do all the duties of judging. So it's between 9 to 1:30, we have to finish all the judging, and then after 1:30, the deliberations will start. So one of the important things is that we have a lot of teams and two groups of judges. So each group has like 15 teams to judge. That's why it becomes very important that you help the judges to manage the entire judging process. So in a short while, the judges will come over here and they will go around the pits asking for your time when you're free so that they can schedule your interviews. But if somehow like you're not able to come at that particular time, please be proactive. Approach the judges when you're free and talk to them. Complete the interview because we want to get done by 1:30 and then start the deliberation process after that. Also, be short and to the point in your interviews because we have 15 teams to interview and each judge group can allocate like 15 to 20 minutes max per team. So be to the point what you want to explain. Also, you will find the volunteers going around. So if you are free, you can contact either the volunteers or the judges directly, or I will be walking around the pits. And if you have any questions, please feel free to approach me. Also, when you're in the interview process, we would require all the members of the team to be present. So make sure that all the members of your team are there when the interviewing process is going on. One more question, like if your team has filled the Innovate form, please inform the judges. The judges are right now going through your notebooks. They will know that you have submitted the Innovate form and you are one of the candidates for the Innovation Award. But still mention it to them, remind them that you have filled the Innovate form and be specific as what your innovation is so that judges can be more clear about who to provide the awards. Yeah. Any other questions? Feel free to approach us. Thank you.
Yeah, so that concludes our opening ceremony. We're going to get started with matches in about 10 minutes once the schedules are out. So keep your eye on VexVia, and we'll have the first two qualifications queued up by 9:10. Thank you for attending the opening ceremony. The schedule has been published. We need teams 8001C, 88909X, 5776T, and 95661A for qualification 1.
Reminder, at the end of every match, you need to have one representative stay behind and reset the field. I can also remind us. Please be plugged in and ready to go. We're gonna start soon. Alright, please plug in and run your program. 8001C and 5776T. Please run your program so you're ready to go. Neil wanted me. Oh, Neil wanted me. He was egging. I don't. Mine's the announcer one. All right, Red Alliance, are we ready? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Blue Alliance, are we ready? Thumbs up. All right, let's get autonomous started in 3, 2, 1, go. Right off the bat, both teams trying to score because to get that autonomous bonus, which is super beneficial. Seems like we have some disturbed autons, not the best, but. That's the end of autonomous. Let's score that up and see who gets the bonus. All right, blue takes the autonomous, no win point awarded. Let's get driver control started in 3, 2, 1. Driver controller side away. Both teams going to fill up those high goals. Those are the most point efficient. Red in the corner there fighting against blue, trying to pin them out. Both teams fighting for that far long goal. There's that empty long goal on the other side that no one's going after. Ooh, let's see. Red's filling up a ton in that one goal. Blue's, what are they going to do? All right, blue trying to fill it up while red tries to block them. An intense battle. Red seems to have the current advantage, but don't forget blue still won autonomous. Both teams fighting it out. Seems like no one can do much scoring. A ton of pinning and fighting happening. Blue Alliance trying to score up on that one. They get one in, but will that be enough to overdo? "45 seconds left in this match. Red seems to be up right now. They have the high goals. Blue's trying to de-score, trying to get their mech in there, but it's not seem to be as efficient. Both goals pretty empty, not that much. Blue trying to de-score, but they seems like they can't do much. "30, 20 seconds left. That's endgame soon. Will we see any parks this match? Towards the end, teams might want to go for it last minute D-score or go for a park. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You see we have a last minute park from the Red Alliance.
Teams, skills is open right now. Skills will end as soon as qualification matches end, and it's completely open right now, so please get your runs in.
Sorry if I'm bad. I'll get better. Make some announcements. Make sure to be plugged in and running your program, ready to go.
After this, I'm going to take a 5-minute break because the computer needs to restart. That's why I crashed. Just announce it after. We're going to take a 5-minute break after.
After qualification 2, we'll take a 5-minute break to fix some technical difficulties. All right, Red Alliance, can I get thumbs up, thumbs up? Blue Alliance, thumbs up, thumbs up. All right, let's get this autonomous period underway in 3, 2, 1. All right, right, straight off, we have an interesting route from 1698V. Both teams trying to get autonomous bonus and maybe win point to help them in the leaderboard. Ooh, we seem to get 1, 2, 3. 3 in the top goal from red. All right, red will take autonomous, no autonomous win point awarded. Let's get this driver control started in 3, 2, 1. Driver control straight away. Red has a pretty big advantage after Auton with that goal pretty high up. Let's see if blue can do anything to fight back. Red seems to be going early for the middle goals maybe. Very dominant match by red. Not anything by blue scored yet. Let's see if they can change that comeback. Blue going for something in the top goal. We seem to have a small pin count on the blue alliance. Red going for the enemy match loading station, trying to get some of their reds. So far we have pretty empty goals. Red going to fill up that other goal. Red having a huge advantage with the Auton point and blue having not much scored so far. Blue seems to have a little bit struggle scoring. They're trying to score on that far end, but it seems their mechanism isn't going fully in. "25 seconds left in this match. Red just going naturally, filling up their frame. Blue may have an early park so far. Red going to fill up that other goal, trying to dominate this match. 10 seconds remaining in this match. Will we see any other parks? We may have a blue park. We'll see if red goes for a park 2. Red attending the park. 1 match. All right, just a reminder, we'll be taking a 5-minute break before qualification 3.